It actually looks like my belly got a bit bigger because last night I actually noticed that I have a bit of a bump. So I guess compare this to the last video, see if there's any growth, but there definitely now is a bump there. Yay, I have a bump! Hey, and welcome to this episode of My Little Avocado, week 15. Since, of course, the last update, I decided I was going to try to get off my nausea pills. That didn't turn out well. The evening consisted of 4 bouts of vomiting, so back on them, but hopefully not for much longer. I thought more about the topic of perhaps the things that we'll get eventually. Now, we only have 2 things regarding baby. We have one blanket, which is actually my old blanket from when I was a baby. My mom had kept it in a chest and decided it was my turn to have it, but for my own child. So she was really happy about that. And I guess this isn't really for baby, but for my sake, is my mom's old pregnancy book, which obviously it's from 1991, so there are a few outdated things here. Of course, most of it is still accurate to today, but there are definitely some things that you know are very, very outdated. Of course, when you see the pictures in here, terrible fashion. You know, typical 90s, early 90s, late 80s fashion. The nice thing about this book is that it has little ability to write in it for each week, for each day of the week as well. Which my mom definitely did do that. She wrote things about all me and my 3 siblings. It's funny how seeing her symptoms, she was definitely barfy like me. She was nauseous like me. And she was a nurse. She still is a nurse. She's a nurse, and she was a nurse back then. So imagine how tired she would be after a shift when she was in her first trimester. Dude, I am a part-time bus driver, and I don't think I can imagine being a nurse on shift work. Kudos to you, Mom. Kudos to you. There's definitely one thing I did want to read out of here was some of the fashion advice that they give. It's pretty great. As you see here, there's a lovely, lovely illustration of some early 90s fashion for what pregnant women would wear. Mom told me that it was loose clothing. You wanted to look as small as possible. Lots of overalls. Definitely lots of overalls. One of the main things they've said here, which I'll read, is draw attention to your face and away from your bump with scarves, bows, and collars. Or draw the eye upward with bright lipstick, beautiful earrings, or a hat. Which is kind of funny, because today, a lot of women don't care. Pregnancy is not that taboo anymore. I mean, we know that that's what happens when you have a baby, is that you get big. And one thing is for dresses. Of course, nowadays we just find dresses that, make us look cute. Pinafores and smock style dresses can be worn right through your pregnancy. Don't buy dresses with a tight bodice. You don't want your Don't buy dresses with a tight bodice. You don't want your breasts to be restricted. Dresses with a dropped waist can look good, but avoid styles with a seam at the waist. Good though they may be, look around week 19, they can be very unflattering in week 30. For shoes, choose shoes that support your feet, obviously. Wear the same height of heel throughout your pregnancy. You'll find it easiest to stand correctly if your heels are about 2 to 3 centimeters or 1 inch high. Avoid high heels. They can throw your weight forward and lead to backache. A long shoehorn will help you put shoes on in late pregnancy. That's actually a good idea. Robin, we should invest in a shoehorn when I'm unable to bend over. So you don't have
one.
We already have one?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, nice. Never mind. We're good. Coats. Invest in a tent-shaped lightweight raincoat or a cycling cloak, poncho, or shawl, and wear it with layers of clothing. An ordinary coat left unbuttoned can look messy. Okay. that they're talking about raincoats. What about winter jackets, like negative 36-degree weather jackets? Don't really have many options there. Can't really wear a shawl when it's like windy and like 90-kilometer winds. Oh, underwear. Wear cotton, not nylon, underwear, if possible. And make sure it's not too tight. Bikini briefs fit best under your bump. Use a lightweight maternity girdle if you feel you need support for your stomach. Those are called, aren't those like the bands that you can get? You don't need girdles anymore, come on. Wear a support bra from about week 10 of your pregnancy. That I do have down. Do not wear garters, elastic top stockings, or tight knee socks. They constrict the legs and can cause varicose veins. Wear support pantyhose if you have varicose veins. I don't even wear any pantyhose type material. Trousers. Always buy trousers with an expandable waist. Jogging trousers are comfortable, aka yoga pants. Wear a large shirt, sweatshirt, or t-shirt over them to cover your bottom. Oh my. Overalls and jumpsuits can be practical, but are not always very flattering. No duh. So yeah, that's like some of the things that make me laugh here, but I mean, they obviously have good points. Like, they talk about good posture. They even have a segment for the dad. They prepare you for labor. Like, it is a good book to have, like, with you. Other things I guess we've been thinking about getting, you know, I think we're leaning towards getting a bassinet, but we haven't quite decided yet. We're for sure going to get a crib, but, you know, for the newborn stage, maybe a bassinet in our room might be nice, so I don't at least have to get out of bed if baby's cranky. The only downside is that it might wake Robin up, but who knows, maybe he'll sleep right through crying. He'll be like, "Oh, I had a lovely night. How did you sleep, honey?" And I'll just be like,
sounds like a murderous laugh. I don't like you. Laughing like that.
Don't forget that I'll probably have to get up to change his diaper, so I will have to get out of bed for that. Dang it. A few other things, you know, like those mechanical swings. We might look into that. It's probably a good idea. If baby can sleep in swings, we'll probably want to take advantage of that. Obviously, the normal baby toys, but as a newborn, it can't really grasp things that strong yet, so no rattles or anything like that right away. We'll definitely have bottles around. You know, there's going to be days where we're going to have to feed it formula. As much as I'm going to try to breastfeed, you never know what can happen. Like Robin's sister and his sister-in-law couldn't breastfeed. Of course, for various reasons, but they couldn't do it, so there's a chance maybe I can't. So at least we gotta be prepared for that. And if I can, look into pumping options. That definitely would be a good idea. And there's probably a whole bunch of other baby things that I haven't even considered yet, let alone baby clothes. We're gonna have to get that and all various sizes, because we don't know how big baby's gonna get when it's born. Like, will it be a 7-pounder? Will it be a 9-pounder? Will it be early and be like a 4-pounder? We have no idea. Not much going on, but Thanksgiving is coming up, and I have been slowly increasing my meat intake. If you don't remember, I've been having problems eating meat because baby doesn't want me to eat meat. And I have been able to eat some chicken, some ham. Beef is still a no-no. Still don't want beef. Perhaps I'll be able to handle a turkey or a ham. It depends what Robin's mom makes. Anyways, I think that's it for this vlog. It'll be a shorter vlog, you know. Some weeks will be shorter than others. As I think of more topics to talk about, feel free to add in your input. And yes, well, I will see you at week 16. That hair has been there the whole time. Haha.